Hey, what's up? It's Josh with Generation Fitness. I'm just going to talk briefly about the differences between closed and open chain exercises. Most people haven't even heard of closed and open chain exercises, and a lot of people that have, they're not sure what they are or what it means. So closed chain exercises, that's where the distal end of the extremities, the hands or the feet, for example, are in a fixed position. So those types of exercises, closed chain, include push-ups and squats. So closed chain exercises, like a squat, where my feet are fixed, I'm on the floor, that's a multi-joint exercise. So closed chain exercises, like squats, are involving multi-joints versus, like a bicep curl, which is an open chain, where it's not a multi-joint type of movement. So closed chain exercises, much better for people who have joint issues. So if someone has knee issues, I would much rather have them doing squats, multi-joints there that we're working. And with squats, you're strengthening the muscles around the joint and in turn strengthening the joints, versus an open chain exercise like a leg extension where you put the pin weight in and you're just seated doing a leg extension, because that open chain leg extension, that's more shear force on the joints. So open chain exercises, like I was saying before, a bicep curl with the dumbbell, you're isolating the bicep. It's a single joint move there. Even though the secondary muscle involved is the forearm, you're isolating and just going for that bicep. So bodybuilders are doing a lot of open chain exercises because they want to target and isolate certain muscles. Boxers, for example, like different sports, involve open and closed chains. Some predominantly involve closed chains, some predominantly involve open chains. So boxers, when you're throwing a hook, for example, that's open chain until you make contact with the head or the body. Briefly, when you make contact, that's a closed chain right there. Cycling is predominantly open chain. Running and walking, predominantly closed chain. So it depends on what you do. So if you are in a sport that does one more than the other, you want to know that. Your trainers want to know that, so they can work on either open or closed chain type of movements and exercises. So those are the differences between closed and open chain exercises. Thanks for watching, you guys. Cheers.